How's it going, guys? Today we're going to be roasting some pumpkin and vegetable, and we're going to finish that on a skillet with some pasta. This is a filling, hearty meal. We're going to start by assembling our vegetable. We have some carrots, some onions, garlic, some jalapenos on the side. Jalapenos, of course, it's optional because it is spicy and not everyone could tolerate it. It's something that we like in our food, so it's always on hand. But we're gonna move on to just assembling everything in our sheet pan. This is a one sheet pan type of recipe. All of your ingredients go in. All right, we're just gonna get some olive oil on our pumpkin. Make sure that's coated really nicely before we start adding in everything else. You could assemble this, however you choose to. There's no special way of doing this. Pretty much everything goes on a pan. We're just making sure that we have enough olive oil and everything, just a good coat on there. The garlic, you could cut them in half like we did, or you could take them out one by one. I think it's optional as well. If you have minced garlic on the side, you could use that, but just having the garlic roasted the way we're doing it, it brings out so much more flavors out of it. We're also going to add some tomatoes in there. And then I think that's pretty much it. All of this is going to go in the oven. We're going to let that sit at 350 degrees for about 25-30 minutes, and then it will be ready for the next step. All right, once this is roasted, we're going to take everything out and get it into a blender and make sure everything is blended to the texture that you're looking for. We made a big batch and we're going to be using half of it for the pasta and the other half for a soup. So we're going to blend everything together. The only thing we're going to add to this is going to be some chicken stock, but beside that, that's all you're going to need to get this all blended up. And once you decide what you're cooking it with, then you could add additional items. So right now we're just going to add a little bit of chicken stock. We're using a low sodium just so we could control our salt intake. And moving on to boiling some pasta for the next step. Alright, so in my skillet, I'm going to add some olive oil. Let that heat up a little before adding in some garlic and some crushed pepper. I know I'm always adding in pepper into everything. We like a little bit of kick in our meals, so that works for us, but the crushed pepper is optional. Now we're going to add some of our puree pumpkin in there with some salt and pepper. Black pepper, I should say. Let that just saute and cook down for a bit before I add in some heavy cream and 2 teaspoons of creme fraiche. So creme fraiche is optional as well. I like to use it because it gives a really rich, creamy flavor. But if you don't have that on hand, it's perfectly fine. And then I finish off with some fresh chopped parsley and some grated Parmesan cheese, and we are ready to serve some dinner. I hope you guys try this recipe. It was really fun to make. This is also a very filling, hearty meal, so you guys enjoy. Let me know, you know, if you tried it, do you like it, not like it, what did you do different if you made it. Myself and my family enjoyed it. I have to give a lot of credit to my husband for helping me with all the chopping on this recipe. I also want to say thank you to all of you guys for supporting, liking, subscribing, commenting, giving us your feedback. We appreciate it. As always, thank you for watching with us and cooking. We have lots of new recipes coming. Be sure to check out the videos that are live and available right now, and we will catch you guys on the next one.